we see on the right is not merely an America First agenda. We see a totally amoral, and in many cases immoral, fondness for dictators, and for Putin in particular, and for the total eclipse of liberal values, for the outright destruction of liberal institutions. We see fellow travelers and useful idiots propagandizing for autocracy. And speaking of idiots, useful or otherwise, we have Tucker Carlson, this well-established liar and fabulist and crackpot, broadcasting his smug ignorance from Mother Russia to the delight of Putin, obviously, and of the populist right in America, but insanely also to the delight of some of the most prominent podcasters and tech bros who are not themselves right-wing idiots at all. I won't name names, but Jesus Christ. These people are acting as though just sticking a microphone in front of Putin for 2 hours and looking servile was a heroic act of investigative journalism. Now, of course, many people have savaged Tucker, and in particular responded to his delusional comments about how much better life is in Moscow than in any American city. Fareed Zakaria had a great response on his show and in the Washington Post. Jon Stewart did his bit. And this would all be hilarious because it's so ludicrous if so many people weren't taken in by it. Needless to say, Trump's and Tucker's and the right wing's embrace of Putin looks even more vile in light of the recent death of Alexei Navalny. In Putin, we're talking about a leader who imprisons and murders his political opponents. He even murders his critics in foreign capitals, like London. He imprisons and murders journalists. He even imprisons American journalists and even Russian billionaires. I mean, how did we get to the point that something like half of America can't see what's wrong with this? Anyway, I'm going to do a podcast on the war in Ukraine soon with someone who actually knows something about it. And no doubt there will be more to say about Russia and Putin at that point.